Welcome to Weekly Strategy. Use the scouting reports to prepare your opponent. Adjust your strategy, abilities, and play sheets for this week's matchup.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. On the visitors' sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike McCarthy. Now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys also fell in the opener a week ago, so we've got a couple of teams here desperately wanting to avoid an 0-2 start. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Foxborough. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Drake May, year 3 for the 3rd overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. Runner-up for the league MVP a year ago and the 2nd youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
That last run lost a yard, setting up 2nd and 11. To throw is May. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 16 yards. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 50-yard line.
To throw now, May. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pick.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. And we get a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert. McCarthy not happy with that call, and he has thrown the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll go play action with May. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 9 catches for him in the opener. Getting started here with a catch and a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henderson. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. Defense not going to let him get away. Able to bring him down right around the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it. The offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. He keeps rolling. Aaron Rodgers leading the Steelers out. Hard to believe, Greg, it's here 22, his 2nd in Pittsburgh, and teaming up again with his former head coach, Mike McCarthy.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss, and I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
27-yard line.
Down, they got him. Big Christian Ellis. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. Patriots heading out. There's look there. Long-time, multi-time, and successful offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. Josh made his return to the Patriots a successful one last year, helping to guide the young quarterback Drake May and take them to the AFC Championship. To throw on first down is May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 25, here's second and 1. A run, and this is Henderson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Look at the numbers from last week for Henderson. 17 carries, 59 yards, and a TD. Come to the line now for first down and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. May, little pop pass to the receiver. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 28-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it second down and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's May again. Open man, that's Booty. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. May to the air once more. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Still going inside the 20. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Slot man
First and
in
goal
motion
at the
right.
5-yard line.
On play action, here's May. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. May to throw again. On the move left. And he'll take this down to about the 4-yard line. Can't bring it all the way in. Here comes decision time. It is 4th and goal coming. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers offense ready to take over for their second possession. Well, after a great week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2, we have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Then really good matchup tomorrow, Monday night in prime time. Buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants open with the Cowboys. Now those two teams will meet at SoFi in England.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Second down, Rodgers. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
And the Steeler first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. He'll take this forward for about 5.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a carry for Dowdle. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
2 yards. First down, Steelers.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch made, that's Pittman.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now now Rodgers. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. We'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Trevion Henderson and the rest of this New England offense set for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's May. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't was the defender just flat out dropped.
And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
You know, you hear defensive coaches talk about it all the time, like you defend the passing game with your feet. And so often when your feet die, your hands come alive, and that's where the PI comes, that's where the flags get thrown. So continue to defend the route from the ground up, and you don't have to be as reliant on your upper body where you tend to draw more contact.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That one caught the rookie, Jeremy Bernard. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Rodgers on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
At the 40-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Oh, a Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Jenkins.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. At Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Rodgers. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Bengals. And it's the new lead back in Houston this year, the former Bear and Lion, David Montgomery. He had 33 touchdowns in his 3 seasons as a Lion. He's got his first here with his new club. The Texans do, however, find themselves trailing at the half. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Here's Rodgers. The second down throw is incomplete.
Like when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
First down, Steelers.
Once again, it's Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. They'll stay on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, 3rd and 2. Here we go. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have a Steelers first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3. Dowdle is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Believe it or not, Mike, this is actually the way modern defenses are designing their system. They're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up explosives, and then try to compete for field goals in the red zone. So not only is this offense able to sustain possession and maintain the ball, but when you come away with touchdowns, it's just backbreaking for these defenses.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Trevion Henderson and the rest of this New England offense set for their next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
Formation for the Patriots.
Behringer's punt is away. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
He gets this one complete to Pittman.
Rodgers
13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Here's 1st and 10. We begin the fourth with a carry by Dowdle. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it'll be 3rd down.
Remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets.
Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
You know, it's funny, Mike, in these quarterback rooms all week, when there is a lot of these quarterbacks, they like to target those young players and see if they're ready for this league. And sometimes they're easy targets, and sometimes they make you pay.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Steelers 7.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Steelers back on the field. Rico Dowdle and company with their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have it 2nd and 1.
And a yard.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Yards to go.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Again, it's Henderson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. On the run to the right.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Interesting point here, Greg. This is one of those where, put me in the mind of the play caller. Are you thinking just keep the ball on the ground right now?
I think it's hard. I think a lot of it has to do with how much confidence do you have that he can work himself through it, because as the turnovers continue to stack up, your biggest fear is that the confidence breaks down. So a lot of this is really just how...
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. He pulls it in around the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead.
Patriots 21, Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Steelers. It's their next possession. Why don't we take a look at what is ahead for them the next few weeks? They're going to be home for Cincinnati. Then they go to Cleveland. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dulcich now brought in motion. On the handoff, Henderson. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. May gonna hold on to this one.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And the Patriots ready to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That is taken at the 10. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken. Now, a guy who's very familiar with this spot. Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 30 seconds to go. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
To Pat Freiermuth. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now Howard on first down. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now whistle says timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. Oh, the one thing you can't have there. He is sacked, and the clock runs.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory.
Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.
Coach Central is your staff command hub. Manage your staff. When you have enough staff points, you can start purchasing an upgrade.